Hi, and welcome to the Mostly Media Podcast, where we talk media.
Mostly.
I'm your host, Cole Giroux.
I'm your other one. Tiny Massey Giroux.
Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. It is days later. Last installment in the Thanksgiving series on the Mostly Media Podcast. Yeah. So, what have you been up to this week, good old Janie girl? How's your Thanksgiving week been?
Pretty good. I've been eating a lot.
Oh man.
Yeah.
That's it.
And that is about it. Cole made fudge, peanut butter fudge.
I did make some fudge.
And it was so good. Mm-hmm. It was so good, and I just kept eating it. And then he finally threw it away this morning because apparently he left it open overnight. But
I took it straight out of her hands and just scooped it into the trash.
And then I cried.
Yeah, me too, actually. My week was been good.
I'm glad your week has been good.
Yesterday I won the gingerbread.
Eee!
I won the gingerbread house decorating contest at the Winterfest in Watsika.
His gingerbread house slayed.
Picture? Boom.
With the hair in my mouth.
Congrats to Maddie for People's Choice.
Hers was cute too.
What?
I said hers was cute too.
Oh, I think it says about your front two teeth. What else? What else? Today or yesterday we went to the parade for Watsika, the Christmas parade.
Yep.
The Winterfest.
Yep.
And then we had a little fun time at our house afterwards. We watched half of Spirited.
And then we were all like, I don't know about this. And so we turned it off.
3 out of 4 of us were like, we're not vibing.
Yeah.
So we decided to turn it off, and we just played games the rest of the night.
Which was fun.
Yeah. And today we went to Fair Oaks, Fair Oaks Dairy in the good old Midwest.
Tell them your food experience.
Oh, wow. Okay, so I booked this reservation at the Fair Oaks Dairy. And for the past, since last year, they've had this thing where they have like igloos, like heated, insulated igloos outside that people can rent out and have like a meal in an igloo by themselves, so they're not like in a restaurant. Excuse me, sorry. And so I got Jane and I one. I booked it a few weeks ago, and we got there. It was going great. We ordered our drinks. I got some soup. We got a cheese plate. There was no meat on it.
Did you pay for the meat?
No.
Okay.
It was a $6 upcharge if you wanted cured meats.
Dang.
I ordered. Well, what did you order?
I ordered a
cheeseburger.
But I
at this fancy restaurant.
Halfway through eating this cheeseburger, I go, wait, this isn't what I wanted. A pizza, a caprese pizza. And Cole's like, yeah, I was wondering why you ordered the cheeseburger.
Yeah, because she was like, I think I'm gonna get the cheeseburger, and I was like, you're gonna get a cheeseburger? And she's like, I'll get the pizza. And then the girl came to take our orders, and she said, I'll get the cheeseburger.
Oh my gosh.
And in my head, I didn't say anything, but in my head I went, she wanted the pizza. And
like, I didn't even catch it until I was halfway done eating the cheeseburger. I was like, wait, I didn't want this. But they are a dairy farm, and meat and cheese is their specialty, and the burger was really good.
Like it's all,
and the fries were good too.
It's locally sourced.
Yeah, so tell them yours.
Okay, so I wasn't sure if I wanted the homemade chicken pot pie, or what I actually ended up ordering was a barbecue brisket sandwich meal, and it came with like fries and a pickle and a sandwich of brisket. So, and that was like $20. It was like $20 for that meal. And then she comes back like 20 minutes later with our food after we got our appetizers and all that. And she gives Janie her burger, and in front of me she sets down a barbecue brisket plate, which was like some brisket, coleslaw, potatoes, and like a bunch of mixed vegetables.
Mm-hmm. And
$12 extra.
It was literally $12 extra.
$12 extra.
This plate was $32.
$32.
And the funny thing is, before we ordered anything, we were looking at the menus and you pointed to that and you said, "Oh, that looks good." And then you said,
"Oh, $32?
Never mind." And he didn't get it, but he ended up getting it anyways.
I got it.
And the brisket was like the best brisket I've ever had.
And like it didn't fully register with me because in the Igloo, they unzip it, they give you the food, they zip it again and leave to go back
so
into
you
the
can't
restaurant.
be like, later.
So it's not like, "Oh, waiter, can I no, like I was just in there and I was, before I registered, like that's what I got, she had left and I was like, "This isn't what I ordered." And then I ate it anyway, so I couldn't complain.
Yeah.
It was good. It was amazing.
Good. It really was.
I didn't.
But like $32.
$12 extra. Okay.
Oh man.
Well, that was our weekly recap. Also.
And then we saw all the lights.
Yeah, and I got this peanut butter jelly
I'll try
sandwich. It is slamming. Loving it.
ASMR.
So for the last 3 years, our friend group has gone to this dairy farm. It's like a very well-known dairy farm in our area. Like a lot. Most of us have gone there on like school field trips, like see cows and all that whatnot. Mm-hmm. And we've started the tradition of we'll go see the Christmas lights and whatnot. And then we'll stop at the gas station right next door, which sells like all of the dairy farms whatnots. And they sell just like pre-made peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. The best peanut butter jelly in the world.
It's not the best.
This is the best peanut butter and jelly sandwich I've ever had.
Like mid. I just took that bite and I was like, nothing special.
It's so good though.
This man is obsessed with this gas station though.
It is so good. They sell wine.
Ice cream.
Whole like blocks of like artisan cheese. Mm-hmm. It's so good. Okay. So I guess we'll get into the episode now. Enough with our Fair Oaks. Yummy. So today we're rounding out our what?
You just said it on top.
We have some bevies. We got some bevies. We're rounding out the end of our Thanksgiving month with just a broad category of Thanksgiving in media. Would you like to tell them what that entails, Janie?
Movies, shows, songs? Not songs. That's it. Movies and shows.
That's all you're going to say?
Right?
Yeah.
I'm doing shows because I don't watch movies. Cole's going to cover some movies and maybe some shows.
I'm doing shows? Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
I have one show.
I don't know what you're doing. I have 3 shows. I'm just going to read and talk about my favorite episode. So, yeah.
You want to start us then?
Sure. I will go ahead and start with The Middle. If you don't know what The Middle is, it's about a very average family living in the very average Midwest. And
Indiana.
Yeah, Indiana. And I feel like my family has been watching this show since it started. And we're always like, ha ha ha, that's so us. Because like literally, it kind of is.
Mm-hmm. You are Sue.
I feel like Nate's Sue. Me? You're lying.
You're not Brick.
I'm not Brick and I'm not Axel. I don't know. Okay, so great show. It's genuinely so funny. What?
My water's over there.
Do you need to get it?
Mm-mm.
Okay. So I'm going to read my favorite Thanksgiving episode from The Middle. This is in season 4. Thanksgiving, after Frankie finds out that she is out of a job until January and must pick up a holiday position, which requires her to work on Thanksgiving in order to make ends meet. Much to her dismay, she ends up once again having to portray an overworked 19th century woman back at Heritage Village during the harvest feast and finds herself going face to face with Sheila, a woman who definitely takes her job too seriously. Meanwhile, Sue goes back to work at Spudsy's over her holiday break in the hopes that she'll once again run into Logan, the dreamy Abercrombie guy. Axel finds himself in foreign territory when he starts becoming emotional over how his life turned out, and Mike and Brick find themselves needing to find a bonding experience when the electricity goes out at the house and they are forced to interact with each other.
What?
Yep. That's it. Any questions?
I don't have any questions.
I thought this episode was really funny because Frankie's dressed up like a little pioneer woman, and she's like, there's one scene where she's like yelling, like, and then this family walks through, and she's like, and then she has to like go back to, I don't know, 19th century woman.
I made all Frankie.
She's great. She's great.
Yeah, I freaking love this show. So yeah,
good show. It's a good show.
It's a great show. I'm gonna start watching it again in January.
Oh dear Lord! Pick a new one.
No. All right, your turn.
Oh, okay. So the first one I'm gonna start with is I'm not gonna do a show. It is a short film kind of thing. It is the beloved classic, Charlie Brown Thanksgiving. Mm-hmm. I think most people have seen this. Have you seen it?
A long time ago.
Okay. So, I don't know where you're pulling your information from, like Wikipedia or something. Mm-hmm. I got mine. I'm getting mine from Letterboxd.
Okay.
Because I'm
a bougie.
Fancy. Okay. So, a Charlie Brown Thanksgiving, turkey. I just almost knocked your drink over. Turkey, cranberries, pumpkin pie, and the Peanuts gang to share with them. Share them with.
Dyslexic.
This is going to be the greatest Thanksgiving ever. The fun begins when Peppermint Patty invites herself and her pals to Charlie Brown's house for a really big turkey party. Good grief. This is cringe. I did not read this beforehand. All our heroes can cook is cold cereal and maybe toast. This is a full ass lie. The meal that they have at that dinner table is buttered toast, popcorn, pretzels, and jelly beans.
Gross.
Sounds like a great meal to me. I don't know.
You're recording, right?
Yeah.
Good.
Where was I? Okay. Is Charlie Brown doomed? Not when Linus, Snoopy, and Woodstock chip in to save Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Boring.
With such good friends, Charlie Brown and all of us have so many reasons to be thankful.
Is that it?
That's the synopsis. That kind of made it sound really chuggy and cringe.
Yeah. So here's the thing. I despise Charlie Brown. All Charlie Brown.
Why?
I don't know why though.
It's just so good. When was the last time you watched Charlie Brown?
Forever ago. And I just remember watching it when I was little and I was like, this is awful. Who watches this stuff?
It's so good, Janie. It's just like, it is the perfect, because they're not like full movies. Right. They're like 20, 30-minute little vibey goodnesses. Mm-hmm. It is so good. This Charlie Brown Thanksgiving is where the song Little Birdie comes from, which is probably my favorite song from any Charlie Brown whatnot, Vince Guaraldi.
Yeah. You've been listening to Charlie Brown so much.
It's good. It's specifically from October to December. Rules my world. Love it.
Okay. My turn?
Mm-hmm.
How many do you have?
Shows?
Yeah.
I have one show.
No. How many altogether?
Oh, I have a lot, so.
Oh, you can go again then.
No.
I only have 3.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Or do you want it? Because I thought we would just do all the movies together, so they're not like split up.
Okay. This is the next one. It's Friends.
Friends.
Classic show. Rest in peace, Matthew Perry. Yes. But I think Friends is my all-time favorite show.
Okay.
Ever. And I first watched it in college. My freshman year of college. I was like, this is so good. Why am I just now getting into this? And yeah, so my favorite Thanksgiving episode is season 8. It's called The One with the Rumor. It's the Thanksgiving where Brad Pitt comes to visit. Rachel, who is pregnant with Ross's baby, confronts an old high school classmate, Will, who is played by Aniston's then real-life husband.
Who was?
Brad Pitt.
Oh, I didn't know she was married to Brad Pitt.
Will, who used to be overweight, has lost 150 pounds and is now gorgeous, rich, and thin, and has been harboring years of hatred against Queen Rachel, the popular girl at school. She made his life miserable, he accuses as he heaps yams onto his plate, and he reveals that he and Ross co-founded an I Hate Rachel Green Club. The bit launches into Will and Ross revealing a rumor. However, that has not stood the test of time. The Friends creator have spoken in the years since the series ended about jokes that did not age well, and the rumor they started about Rachel has been called out by creator Marta Kaufman as something she would never do today. So basically, do you know the rumor?
No.
You don't know the rumor?
I just started watching Friends this year in... when was that?
It probably was March.
Was it before the wedding?
Yes.
Okay, so probably like March because it was still cold out.
Yeah.
And I've only made it to season 3. What was it?
That Rachel Green was a hermaphrodite.
Oh, it's not funny.
Nope. It's a little funny. And one of the lines, someone said like, "Oh, Rachel, it's not that big of a deal. Like, no one heard about it." And then Chandler, who went to another school, goes, "You were the hermaphrodite from blah, blah, blah."
So my next one is The Simpsons. And I actually have every single, I prepped for this, unlike some people. And I have every single Simpsons Thanksgiving episode written out on here. Mm-mm. But I think I'm just going to do one because Janie's only doing one. So I think I'm going to go with the very first Thanksgiving Simpsons episode, which was season 2. Episode, we begin the Simpsons Thanksgiving series with the most Thanksgiving of all. We open with Lisa working on a project that we later learn is a centerpiece for the dinner table. Once the whole family is together, along with Homer's father Abe and Marge's mother and sisters, sitting down for dinner, Bart throws Lisa's project in the fireplace when it burns to ash.
Oh
no. Leading to Bart running away. Bart later returns home and hears Lisa crying, and they make up. It's just a very good little Thanksgiving.
A little wholesome.
A little wholesome Thanksgiving, blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
Nice. You love The Simpsons.
I'm getting there.
Right.
I'm getting there.
You do.
I prefer Bob's Burgers over
right.
all other sitcoms that are animated.
Even BoJack Horseman?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. See, I like BoJack Horseman. Bob's Burgers.
You still haven't finished it.
I know. My turn?
Yeah.
My third favorite show is New Girl. And this description of the episode that I found is really, really long.
Go for it, girl.
No, it's like literally going through like everyone's lines like long.
Oh, let's not do that.
Yeah.
Can you give us a synopsis from your brain hole? Mm-hmm. You start.
Where you going, boy? Okay. Jess invites Paul, a music teacher at her school on whom she always had a crush, to the gang's big Thanksgiving dinner at the loft, which naturally goes horribly awry. He's back.
Wait, that was it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. That was all you got? Mm-hmm. So it goes awry.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that goes wrong. Like, Jess is in the hallway talking to Nick, and she's like, "I'm gonna have sex with him. I like him. He's blah, blah, blah." And they think that no one can hear them inside, but they're all like listening.
Everyone can hear them. Mm-hmm. Classic sitcom.
Yeah. And then they find a dead body.
Oh,
yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah. The music teacher guy actually finds the dead body. And then they go Black Friday shopping at the end. And he plays a violin.
That's really fun.
So, yeah.
That's a really fun time. It sounds like classic Thanksgiving show, right?
Correct. And that would actually be my final episode.
Wow.
So
that's actually the final episode for this podcast. That's it, everybody. Thanks for watching.
Finally.
No, that was the last TV show we had. We could have done many more. Like there's Camp Queens. What else? That's all I got.
Gilmore Girls.
Gilmore Girls, yeah. But that's all we got for now.
Glee.
Do they have Thanksgiving episodes?
It's turkey lurkey time.
The one Thanksgiving episode they have.
Let's just talk about how iconic that is.
For real.
It's been a tonight. Let's have a kiki.
Just the way Sarah Jessica Parker says that line. Ooh, she's been a bitch tonight. Like so good. So good.
It's turkey lurkey time.
So with the end of our TV shows, we're going to move on to movies. And we have...
No. No, I know you're lying.
We have 13 movies.
No.
It's quick. They're quick. It's quick. I have like a 1-sentence synopsis for some of these just to kind of go through them, okay?
Okay.
And you've seen some of these.
Okay.
There's some that I know you like on here. So, starting off, I have a blurb. The overwhelming issue that I find with most Thanksgiving, in quotes, films is that there are not true Thanksgiving films. I disagree at this point. I wrote this like 3 months ago. I don't really agree with that now. I found so many. I found a lot. What you usually see are films that are placed during Thanksgiving in maybe 1 or 2 scenes. I've taken it upon myself to try and find some Thanksgiving films that are truly about Thanksgiving, or at least based for the majority of the film during Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Yeah. So with that, we're going to start with Thanksgiving films, like that are actually based solely around the time of Thanksgiving. Looking at this, I already see a lie. Okay. So starting off, we have the film Thanksgiving.
Wow.
Which is, it just came out like a week or 2 ago.
And you went by yourself to see it?
And I went by my lonesome to go see that little film. So here it is. After a Black Friday riot ends in tragedy, a mysterious Thanksgiving-inspired killer terrorizes Plymouth, Massachusetts, the birthplace of the holiday. Picking off residents one by one, what begins as a random revenge killing are soon revealed to be part of a larger, sinister holiday plan.
Addison Rae slay?
Addison Rae did kind of slay in this one. I haven't seen her in that other movie she did. He's All That.
Not great.
You've seen it?
I have.
She kind of eats this one.
Good for her.
She did not leave any leftovers.
Wow.
Yeah.
That intrigues me, actually.
She didn't have that big of a role, though. She was a side character.
Oh, well.
The main character, this was the first film I think she's ever been in. She was really good.
Wow.
Patrick Dempsey. I almost said Swayze.
Wrong.
Wrong. Patrick Dempsey.
Swayze.
I almost said Stewart.
Or Star.
Are these Are these actually famous people that I'm thinking of?
Yeah.
Patrick.
Well, I don't know about Stewart.
Patrick Stewart is an actor. Oh, Patrick Stewart? Mm-hmm. Yep. Famous guy. Famous. Very famous.
Yeah.
He's very famous.
It's Turkey
Patrick Swayze? Who's that?
He's in Dirty Dancing.
Yeah. Thinking of all the wrong Patricks. Patrick Dempsey. Is that his name?
I think so.
Is it not Patrick?
From Grey's Anatomy?
Patrick Dempsey, yeah.
Yeah. From Grey's Anatomy?
He's a motorsports racing driver?
From Grey's Anatomy?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It says, when you look up him on Google, it's American actor and motorsports racing driver.
Or are there two?
Nope, same guy.
I don't know.
Wow.
Maybe. People can have more than one hobby, Cole.
I guess, but that's a job.
True.
That one was a very good film. If you know me, I love a good holiday themed horror movie.
You really do.
I really do. Especially a Thanksgiving horror movie. I will eat it up. Next up we have Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. This has Steve Martin.
Ooh,
You
I
love your
love
Stevie
Steve Martin.
And John Candy.
No clue.
Very famous 80s, 90s comedian.
Okay.
A man must struggle to travel home for Thanksgiving with an obnoxious slob of a shower ring salesman, his only companion.
That's it?
That's it.
Nice.
I watched this because I thought it was a Christmas movie. Because if you look at the poster, I think it's on Paramount Plus. Mm-hmm. It looks like there's literally like presents. And like,
but it wasn't a Christmas?
No, not at all. The whole thing takes place over like the few days before Thanksgiving.
Huh.
Yeah.
Is it sad? Comedy?
Both.
Interesting.
It's very comedic, but the end is very touching.
Aww.
Spoiler warning. I'll reveal this to you unless you want to see it.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Excuse me.
Ew.
Throughout the film, John Candy's character, he's the obnoxious shower ring salesman. He talks about his wife and how he's going home to his wife, blah, blah, blah. And at the very end of the movie, after they split their ways, Steve Martin's character is reminiscing on all the times they had over this trip, even though like they had a love-hate relationship on the way. He's thinking back of like all the things that John Candy's character says. His name is Del Griffith. What?
Hurry.
Why?
I'm falling asleep.
Oh my gosh. He realizes that he hasn't been home in so many years. Like he says, I haven't been home in so many years. And he's like, what's going on? So he goes and talks to him. He finds him. His wife had been dead for 8 years.
Jeez.
Yeah. It was so sad at the end.
Oh my gosh. Oat's right there.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, honey.
Don't kick him.
I almost did.
Next up, we have You've Got Mail, which I put this one here, but I don't think there's any Thanksgiving scenes in it.
What?
Yeah. I don't remember. I haven't seen it in a few weeks.
Then skip it.
No, I'm not, because it is the perfect fall vibe movie. It's great. So, struggling boutique bookseller.
Book owner. Everyone in the
I
world.
own book.
I own one book. That's me, honestly.
Struggling boutique bookseller Kathleen Kelly hates Joe Fox, the owner of a corporate Fox Books chain store that just moved in across the street. When they meet online, however, they begin an intense and anonymous internet romance, oblivious to each other's true identity. Eventually, Joe learns that the enchanting woman he's involved with is actually his business rival. He must now struggle to reconcile his real-life dislike for her with the cyber love he's come to feel.
I had no clue that's what that movie was about. Mm-hmm. With Tom Hanks?
Yeah. I didn't know either, but it was so good. It was really good. You would like it, actually.
Yeah, I know I would.
Because it's kind of like When Harry Met Sally.
I hated that movie.
Oh, it's basically the same movie.
But I just hate the guy who played Harry. I hate him.
Billy Crystal, douchehole. Douchehole. But he plays Mike Wazowski, so you have to forgive him. Up next, we have the movie Pilgrim, which is another Thanksgiving horror film. Mm-hmm. This is in the Thanksgiving horror film. After Cody's stepmother, Anna, hires a group of pilgrims to come stay at their house to celebrate Thanksgiving, they quickly learn the pilgrims' sinister ways of teaching people their lessons.
Scary.
So it's basically just like they invite these creepy people into their home. They're supposed to teach them how to be thankful for each other and how to celebrate Thanksgiving the old-fashioned way. They're a cult and they try to murder them. And I have a quote here from the movie at the very end when it's like after the climax is happening, like the pilgrims take everybody hostage and have like a weird, disgusting Thanksgiving meal. And they break free from like the seats they're in and start chasing down all the pilgrims and they kill someone. And I think the daughter looks at her dad and goes, "Did we just murder as a family?"
Cringe.
Whoa. I watched it because it was like Thanksgiving horror.
Oh, jeez, that was loud.
Opposite. Next, we have a movie called What's Cooking? Okay, this is you are invited to a tasty Thanksgiving dinner that will all at once transport you. He's playing soccer at the door. That will transport you to 4 different worlds as... Is he eating it?
No.
Wow, he's a soccer man. To 4 different worlds and take you home again. On the menu this November are turkey, sweet potatoes, and pumpkin pie, but also tamales, spring rolls, kugel, mac and cheese, love, betrayal, sibling rivalry, prejudice, politics, uninvited guests, unexpected accidents, outrageous conversations, and all the other succulent and spicy surprises that arise when modern families come together for an annual meal.
What's kugel?
It is a Jewish dish that's like noodles and something. I don't know what it is. I know
it sounds like it'd have noodles.
It's a noodle dish. It's a very... I think iCarly had an episode where they talk about
That's
it.
That's right. I think
Or is it iCarly or Zoe 101?
Kugel. I think it's iCarly.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's a noodle-based dish. I know that.
Okay.
This movie was wild. It was from the early 2000s. It's all about like 4 different families and their different ways of celebrating Thanksgiving. And it's just like hectic. Mm-hmm. But it very beautifully shows different ways people can celebrate Thanksgiving. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Okay.
I once again, I have a quote here. Okay. Because at the very end, again, once the climax is kind of riding its way out, in the so there's the Hispanic, Asian, like all-American household and the Jewish household. That's like the 4 stereotypical families. To this. As for my toots. What was I saying? Oh, in the Jewish household, the daughter that came home for Thanksgiving, she's a lesbian.
Mm-hmm. Stop it.
And her parents know, but like her extended family doesn't know. Her grandparents are over, and they just revealed, like in the middle of dinner, they're pregnant.
Her grandparents?
No, the lesbian.
What?
She got a donor so her and her girlfriend could have a baby together, and she's telling everybody the news, and it's like everybody's kind of confused and whatnot, and having a deep and like an asterisk, this is what's going on, having a deep and emotional conversation / argument about having a baby and coming out as a lesbian. The grandma just goes, "So, is the baby Jewish?" Love it.
What was the baby Jewish?
I don't know. The baby wasn't born. I don't know what they raised the baby religiously.
Hey, fun fact, whenever Cole says, "I don't know," it makes me want to punch a hole through the wall. So, that's on that.
Next
it's turkey lurkey time.
Next up, we have Home for the Holidays. What? What?
I'm gonna fall asleep.
Why?
I'm so tired.
Why?
So full.
Why?
Because we ate a lot.
Oh, you answered that, but not the other question.
What question?
Why are you tired?
Because we ate a lot. Mm-hmm. When I eat a lot, I'm like exhausted.
When her teenage daughter opts out of Thanksgiving, single mother Claudia Larson travels alone to her childhood home for an explosive holiday dinner with her dysfunctional family. Claudia quickly tires of her parents, her long-suffering sister, her snobby brother-in-law, and her nutty aunt. But the evening gets interesting when sparks fly between Claudia and her brother's handsome friend, Leo Fish.
Leo Fish?
Leo Fish. This one was wild.
Was it a romance, comedy, love, horror?
All of the above. It wasn't a horror. It was like a family comedy drama.
Yeah. Can I turn the fan off? I'm so cold.
Sure.
Whew. Actually, I don't want to get up.
Okay.
You don't have to.
Robert. What am I saying? Robert Downey Jr. He's in this. Yeah. Good.
Iron Man.
Next up. Yeah. Freebirds.
Wow.
Heard of this one?
No.
This is an animated movie.
Oh.
2 turkeys from opposite side of the tracks must put aside their differences and team up to travel back in time to change the course of history and get turkeys off the holiday menu. Mm-hmm. It's about these 2 turkeys, one of them played by Owen Wilson.
Wow.
They travel back in time to the first Thanksgiving and try to get turkeys to not be the main meal for Thanksgiving.
Poor turkeys.
It ends up, they time travel back to present day, order a bunch of pizzas, bring it back in time, and they give the pilgrims pizza.
So it worked?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Imagine a Thanksgiving where we just order takeout pizza.
I'm sure families do that.
I'm sure there is, but like the stereotypical like Thanksgiving dinner, not turkey, just a box of pizza.
Yeah. That's just a regular Friday night for us.
Amen.
Amen.
Amen. So that concluded our movies that are directly centered around Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Now, I have movies that just have like a Thanksgiving feel.
Okay. How many more so I can... 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I know you're lying. I know you're lying.
Like 7. 6. I'll go quick here. I'll go quick because apparently you hate me.
I'm just. My eyes are so heavy. I can't.
Then wake up.
Okay.
Drink your bevy. Drink your bev.
Whenever you say bevy.
Drink your Bev Goldberg.
I laugh.
Why?
Bevy.
Bevy. Okay, we have first up Addams Family Values. This is not really a Thanksgiving film. If you've seen this film, it is, in my personal opinion, the better half of the 2 90s Addams Family movies. Mm. And I put this one on the list because at the very close to the end of the film, a plot of the movie is Wednesday and Pugsley are sent off to a like summer camp. But then they put on a production of the first Thanksgiving. Like, I don't understand what, I don't remember. So that's why it's on the list, because there's like a very big Thanksgiving vibe like halfway through the movie.
Okay.
Yeah. Next up is Fantastic Mr. Fox. We've talked about this movie before. Mm-hmm. Refer back to the other episode.
Yes.
This is on here because of the scene when they're in the sewer and they just stole all the food.
Yeah.
There's like a feast.
Right.
It's just very Thanksgiving-y. The oranges, all of the coloring.
What about the Last Supper? Is that giving feast Thanksgiving?
No, that's giving more like New Year's meal.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. Next up, we have Instant Family.
Okay.
Have you seen it?
Yeah.
I know. We saw it together.
What if I said no?
I just wanted to see if you would remember. This is a comedic and heartwarming film about a couple that adopts 3 siblings. There are scenes in the movie that go through the seasons of fall and Thanksgiving and Christmas holidays. Ooh. That's why it's on the list, because there's like a quick little snippet of like a family Thanksgiving meal.
Yeah.
Yeah. What?
Oh.
Next up, we have Julie and Julia. This is a beautiful telling of the rise of Julia Child and Julie Powell years later going on a journey of making everything from Child's cookbook. Although not a Thanksgiving film, the entire film is based around cooking, which is a key component of Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
So it just seems like a very nice film to watch like the week of Thanksgiving because it's all about food. So good. Real good. Real good.
Yeah.
There might be a time where she cooks a turkey and serves it to her friends. So maybe there was a Thanksgiving scene in there.
Maybe.
I don't remember. Next, we have Chicken Run. You seen this film?
Yeah.
Do you like it?
No.
Oh. A group of chickens on a farm run by Mr. and Mrs. Tweedy.
I'm a liar. I have not seen this movie.
Oh.
I was thinking Chicken Little.
Nope. They must band together with the help from the rooster Rocky to learn how to fly and escape the farm before they get the chop and turned into a pie.
Oh, a chicken pie?
Yeah, chicken pot pie.
Chicken pot pie.
Yeah. This is, again, not a Thanksgiving film, but it's all about chickens and pies. So.
And who doesn't like chicken and pies on Thanksgiving?
Exactly. Oh, a chicken pot pie instead of a turkey?
A turkey pot pie.
Turkey pot pie.
Turkey pot pie. Turkey pot pie.
We should make a turkey pot pie. Lastly, last movie, Janie.
Yes.
The end is near. This follows freshly divorced dad Ron and his kids Tim and Annie.
What's the movie?
Oh, Turkey Hollow. I didn't realize I didn't say the name. Who go to visit their Aunt Clay's farm. Aunt Clay's? I don't know if that's right. I haven't watched this in
Claire's?
Maybe it says Clay's. I'll fact check that.
Wow.
I'll fact check that. In the Pacific Northwest for Thanksgiving, after Tim sneaks out and lets Farmer Sump's chickens out or turkeys. I meant turkeys, sorry. Turkeys out. He demands payment for his lost turkeys. Tim and Annie go on a hunt for them for the howling hoodoo. Tim and Annie go hunting for the howling hoodoo in the forest to collect the cash reward for a picture. So this is a movie about these kids. They let out these turkeys. They need to pay for them. They find out their uncle was like obsessed with these mythical creatures called the howling hoodoo, and you can get a cash prize if you take a picture of them and send it in. The movie is made by Jim Parsons. No, that's a guy from Big Bang Theory.
I don't know.
Sorry, everybody. Sorry.
Does Little Woman give Thanksgiving vibes?
A little. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jim Henson.
Okay.
Not Jim Parsons.
Okay.
Jim Henson is the guy that made the Muppets.
Okay.
So in this movie, the howling hoodoo, they're little creatures. Mm-hmm. They're made by, they're Muppets, basically. Mm-hmm. They're puppets. And I have a few quotes from this movie because it was the cringiest thing I've ever seen. It was made by Disney in like the mid 2000s, 2010s. And looking back on these, I don't know if I'm going to remember the context they were in, but I wrote them down for a reason.
Okay.
So keep that in mind. So the first one is, you were still just an itch in your dad's pocket. I'm guessing someone said that to a child. Probably the aunt said that about one of the kids. Like, I remember when you were just an itch in your dad's pocket.
Yeah.
Why would you tell it to a kid?
What does that mean?
Sperm.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
But, okay.
Next up we have tree-hugging, hemp-growing socialist witch.
God dang.
They said that about the aunt because she was like a hippie.
Okay.
And lastly we have, he knows about Larissa being my first cousin. If that ever got back to her, she'd break up with me.
Oh, gosh.
That one.
Thanksgiving and incest. Gotta love it.
Love it. So yeah, that concludes all the movies
Hallelujah.
I had for you. Now we got to rank it.
I don't know why I'm so tired and I'm freezing.
Loser.
Hallelujah.
More like hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Guys, I don't know why he keeps asking me to be here.
Is it so wrong to want my wife to be doing things with me?
I just don't know anything about anything when it comes to media.
I literally gave you an episode where you can do
I know, but like also, how busy am I right now?
How many weeks have I given you this to prepare for?
Like half a year, but that doesn't mean anything. You know I procrastinate.
I started writing this script in I think June or July.
Woo! Come on, let's do it.
Keep them entertained. I'm trying to get this ready.
Okay, so we got our wedding video. Yeah, we got it. It's really good. What?
You're really giving them lots to talk about.
So 2 days ago on Thanksgiving, there was some family drama.
Why?
But I can't say any of it.
Then why are you saying anything about it? How'd that have anything to do with the video?
Oh, it didn't. I'm just... I'm filling time. And so my maiden... Is that a Mia? Yeah. Every morning when I wake up, it's just curled up in my sleeping spot and I'm pushed over like in the coals and Cole's like hanging off the bed.
Okay, everybody, we made it. We made it to the ranking. Woo, woo. For the ranks, we have in the top tier, Gobbling It. Under that, we have Minute Slay, because it kind of did eat. Under that, we have Dry Turkey, which I believe was that one of our ranks for last week too?
Oh, I don't remember.
Under that, we have Uncle talking politics at the table. Cringe.
Cringe.
And lastly, we have Christopher Columbus. Christopher Columbo. Okay.
I will just sit back and watch.
Okay. So first up, we have Addams Family Values. I think I'm going to put this dry turkey because it is a good film. Like I said, it's my favorite of the two Addams Family live action films from the 90s. But this is a Thanksgiving film ranking. She wasn't giving full Thanksgiving. Next, we have Chicken Run. I think I'm going to do the same. She's going in dry turkey. Next up, we have Fantastic Mr. Fox. I don't care if it's not that Thanksgiving-y. It's Minute Sleigh because it is the best film to ever have graced this earth. Up next, we have Freebirds. Where would you put it, Janie?
Christopher Columbo.
I was going to put it in Uncle talking politics at the table.
Okay. Oh, agrees with that, I think.
Oh, good job, Oat. Just because it was a fun little time. Next, we have Home for the Holidays. I think I'm going to put it in Minute Sleigh.
He's so funny.
Like, why is he playing with the TV?
I don't know.
He's just playing with that TV.
He's a big iPad boy.
He is. We have Home for the Holidays in Minute Sleigh because it was Otis! Really? He's begging for attention. He said, you guys got home and ignored me.
Baby.
You come say hi to the Cammy.
Come here, babe. Come here. Oh, so cute. Okay, keep going.
Oh, say hi. Up next, we have Instant Family. I'm going to put it in Talking Politics because it's not that big of a Thanksgiving film. Under that, we have Pilgrim, which is going in the deepest ass of Christopher Columbus. There were some very interesting kills in this. I feel like there was one or two creative ones. Other than that, it was not giving thanks. Next is Julie and Julia, Minute Sleigh, because that was such a good film. Meryl Streep really ate it. I think Amy Adams was the other person. I could be wrong. So good. It was really good. Stanley Tucci is in that.
Stanley Tucci.
Love Stanley Tucci. Next, we have Turkey Hollow. It's going deeper up Christopher Columbus' ass than Pilgrim because it was the worst movie I think I've ever seen. God. I think it is the worst movie I've ever seen.
Which one was that?
The one about the turkeys.
Time travel?
No, that's Freebirds.
Oh.
Up next, we have What's Cooking. I'm going to go dry turkey because it was very 2000s coded. Mm-hmm. It was very early 2000s. And it just didn't give all the way that I wanted it to. Next, we have You've Got Mail. I'm going to go Goblin It. Not the biggest Thanksgiving movie.
Whoa.
But it was really good. It is a really good film. Very good. Meg Ryan. Come on now. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Who's now?
What comes after being Book?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. We're going Minute Sleigh because it was a fun little time. It was funny. It had me chuckling. I was chuckling. Next, Thanksgiving 2023 slasher film, Goblin It. She's gobbling.
Gobble,
it was
gobble, gobble.
so good. I thought it was going to be like a stupid, cheesy little thing. It was so good. Lastly, we have A Charlie Brown Thanksgiving, which is going in Goblin It. It is... What? Because it is a Thanksgiving classic. I watch it every year. It is so good.
Okay.
So good. This is my ranking of Thanksgiving films, and Janie can't have a word in it because she has not seen a single one of these films recently.
Yeah.
We're not doing a ranking of TV shows.
Good.
Because Janie didn't do her job. And that is going to end it. What's your media of the week, Janie?
My media of the week is Nate Massey's TikTok page.
Can you reenact one of them?
Sure.
You forgot to tilt, like, so you're in a different
oh yeah, sorry.
aspect ratio. It's the cut, a few seconds.
He wants so hard to be a little editing boy, a little TikTok boy, but he just doesn't always do it correctly. I need to teach him.
I blame you.
Yeah, you should.
Any others?
Yeah. No, actually.
Oh.
No.
Okay.
It's not good.
Where's my phone? Oh, it's in my pocket. Okay. So for me, my medias of the week is the movie Thanksgiving. It was so good. The credits. The opening sequence. So for movies, an opening sequence is anything that comes before the title screen. Mm-hmm. And it was very long. It was a full, I don't know, maybe 15, 20 minutes.
Jeez.
Of like the Black Friday like riot. Mm-hmm. It was so good. So good.
Was it scary?
No.
Like,
I don't find slashers scary.
Oh.
You would.
Okay.
Like, it takes a lot to scare me with movies.
I don't know.
I think the thing that scares me the most is probably the Terrifier movies.
Oh. I don't know what those are.
So scary. It's the when I was doing that puzzle that one day, you walked in on me watching a movie about a clown. Yeah. Scary, like the scariest thing. Like it kept me up when I first watched the first one.
But then you saw me laying there and you said,
"What do I have to be afraid of?"
No, when I watched the first one. This is when I was at the apartment. I was by myself.
Gosh.
I watched it at like 1 a.m.
Bad idea.
And then I closed my laptop and laid there and was like, I know that clown is standing in the corner of my room. I just know it's there. I'm not going to look.
Oh, that's horrid.
I ended up falling asleep and I was fine.
Good.
Yeah. So Thanksgiving. Scott Pilgrim Takes Off, the new Netflix anime about Scott Pilgrim based off the comic book, which is based off the movie.
I was wondering if you were going to watch that.
I told you I watched it 2 days ago.
When it first like.
Why'd you wonder?
Because you liked the real movie.
Yeah. So that the Woman in Me by Britney Spears.
Yay!
It's such a good book. I need to return it to the library. It's so good.
You were supposed to do that today.
I mean, it's not due until next Wednesday.
Maddie wanted a coffee.
I ran out of time.
Because you were sleeping.
I can do what I want. So we have my book, my movie, my TV show, Fruitcake EP by Sabrina Carpenter.
I'm sorry. Where do you find the time to consume this much media?
I got time, baby.
I don't understand.
How do you not have time?
I feel like all you do is consume media.
Well, you would have time to consume media if you didn't consume the same media you consumed for the past 20 years.
That's true.
That's so true. And lastly, my last media of the week is French onion soup.
That's a lot of media.
It is to me after tonight.
What kind of media is it?
Delectable. So to close out this podcast, I'd like everybody to let's take a moment and just let's close our eyes.
Are we praying?
Close our eyes. I need you to experience this with me, okay? So you're sitting there. You've ordered your meal in an igloo. Close your eyes. Okay. I'm getting sweaty thinking about it. You ordered your meal. You're waiting. A scrawny little teenage boy brings you a very hot plate and bowl. You look down, and it is just it's shit. It's just shit. It is a bowl, a mini Dutch oven, full. All you can see.
Why am I closing my eyes when I was literally there?
Close your eyes
and saw it.
Mounds of cheese. A mound of cheese. You break it open with your spoon. Soggy bread, brown liquid.
Please, that's what I excrete every day.
You take a further scoop. Brown caramelized onions. Take that first bite. So good.
No. Why'd you moan like that?
I can do what I want. It's my podcast.
He said.
For the first time, I had French onion soup for the first time tonight. It is world-changing, earth-shattering. So good. That'll do me.
I'm pretending I'm a race car.
Thank you for watching the Mostly Media podcast where we talk media. Woo! Mostly.
Bye.
We have TikTok, Facebook. You always say bye when I'm not done. We've got TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. A link tree.
MySpace.
MySpace. AOL's chat. That's actually it.
And DS chat room.
DS chat room. We have Nintendogs. Okay, if you enjoyed this, thank you.
But if you didn't enjoy this,
Don't jump off a cliff. No, I hope you had a happy Thanksgiving to those who celebrate, and we'll see you next month for Christmas.
next month.
It's gonna be December by the next post.
Gosh, that's true.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Bye.
Bye.